must show competence and commitment to do the good job. For instance, we notice at the ministry that contractors get work, and then when they are asked to buy, let's say, performance bond, they go to an entity, the entity, without making any checks, give them some cover, believing that government will never come back to cash the bond if things go wrong. Let me sound this warning. From now, when you are a contractor, you do work, and the work fails without explanation, we shall cash the bond. We shall cash the bond to use to restore the road. If you are a consultant, before you get work at the Ministry of Roads and Highways from now, you will need to buy professional indemnity insurance. Because if you supervise work that fails without any explanation, we will draw down on your insurance cover to make sure we cover the damages that you have caused. So this is a very clear message to contractors and consultants. We are no longer going to tolerate shoddy work under any circumstances. And also the third leg, staff of my agencies who supervise. And indeed, read what the finance minister said and part of our laws. If you are working with highways, feeder road, urban road, and you supervise work or authorize payment for works that were not done or were not done properly, if we find you out, you will be surcharged. I think that is just quite clear. That is the only way we can restore some sanity and decency and also improve the quality of work. As a loading, we intend to bring a regime after the implementation of the tolls to make sure that overloading stops. I've already signaled some of the measures, including hiking the penalty, not fees, penalty for overloading. And we are also bringing a regulation that instead of surcharging only the drivers, the owners of the goods also forfeit part of the goods, which will be auctioned. I am sure that will be the beginning. And also to sanitize the way we operate as a loading station. Those of you who followed me on Agona Junction to Takwa, as of the morning I went there, it's as if no vehicle was offending. I drove 1 kilometer ahead, and then those who were with me, we apprehended 5 vehicles. 4 of them were overloaded. But they have all sorts of tricks, but we have a plan. And maybe in 6 months' time, we will see what we will come up with. Compensation for roadworks. The laws of our country allow the state to acquire your property for the purpose of national interest. But the law also says that you are adequately compensated. We compensate people when we are building roads, whether it's your legitimately taking your property. If you have gone to build in a right-of-way that belongs to government already, we owe you nothing. And I don't make any excuse about it. If a right-of-way exists, you knew this was supposed to be a road, you go and put up a shop on it, don't expect government to pay you. It's like rewarding you for doing the wrong thing. But if we know that the right-of-way didn't belong to government and we take it, there's a system by which the land valuation and others evaluate, and you are adequately compensated for that. That one cannot be taken away from you, and we always do that. Unfortunately, I don't have the figure, but I know that we have a bill of almost 1 billion Ghana cedi now, based on various evaluations coming out of different projects across the country. I think those are the first few responses. Oh, yes. Yes, you are right. Some compatriots, or I say that people who are not very helpful, have made it a point to, for instance, there's a metal grating on a drain in the middle of the road because scrap metal is business. They go and remove it in the night and go and sell it to scrap metal dealers. Maybe if I say they stop it, that will be better. We have traced a few, drain covers to a steel company that is converting those things to steel. So let me just remind you, if you are watching me, the law is coming to your smelter if you are using illegal materials for your as raw materials for your production. That is wrong. We also have people who go around chipping away concrete to remove iron rod. That is quite desperate. Our first action is to restore those things to make sure the thing doesn't collapse in terms of losing its structural integrity. But we are also working with local authorities to make sure that those reduce. I know that there are some court cases currently ongoing where some people have been arrested. If you are coming from Circle and then the flyover going towards Kolebu, you'll be surprised that somebody went to remove all the guardrails. The one that was installed just about a year ago, somebody actually took time, removed all of them. Fortunately, some of them have been apprehended and they are with the police. As to what kind of punishment they get depends on what the law says. It is not for Ministry of Road and Highways to determine that level of punishment. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. To save the blushes of the minister regarding his tree rendition, I would like to